Hi everyone. Today I'm on some college grounds in Oxford with a new camera from Pinhole cameras, and it's called the Mezzaluna 6x17. And I'm going to get 4 shots from this. It's a panoramic pinhole camera. Not quite released yet, but it will be soon. And as you can see, it has got a very curved design, hence the Mezzaluna, because Mezzaluna means half a mooner. So we're going to walk around the grounds of New College, and then we can see what images I take with this interesting new pinhole camera. So here is the front quadrangle. Each college has a quad. 4 walls surrounding the area, hence the name quad. So I might come back and try and take an image around the other side sneakily, maybe. But I'm going to go and see if I can find a special area. I got here early to make sure I don't hit too many tourists. So I wanted to come here and take some images of the cloisters, which is like a big long hallway, as you can see. So this is the cloisters in New College, and I thought because this Mezzaluna is wide, I could get some nice images here. And there's a little bit of a trivia around this part as well. So this area here was a shooting location for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And that's what I'm going to say really. I'm not a fan of Harry Potter, but as you can see here, it's very pretty and very much suited for panoramic, I think. So I'm going to get some shots here before too many tourists turn up. The slight problem I got is that we're not allowed to walk on the grass. Probably understandable with the amount of tourists traipsing all over it all the time, coming here to see the Harry Potter location. So I'm gonna have to think of a way to do a shot. Maybe run on the grass, put the tripod down, open it up, run off, and come back again. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm going to try and get this done. I'm just trying to find a decent area to get a shot. So I'm going to do this first because I should do this first, just in case it gets too busy. As you can see, we're already getting tour guides around, so I'd like to do something like this with the Mezzaluna. Hopefully it's going to get from there all the way down to there. So it's going to be super wide, all the way over and all the way over. It's going to be a good 8 minutes or so exposure for this. So something to keep in mind, I need to keep it level because it's got a curved film plane. If you go up a bit, everything's going to start getting really distorted. And if you want straight lines, you have to keep it as level as possible. I've got it up a little bit because I did kind of want to get the roof, but I can't get this tripod any higher. It's high enough as it is. So let's see when this big crowd moves first, and then I can start the exposure. With this camera, you just take the shutter off. So I'm going to do that. And there you go. Get the old stopwatch started. So we're going to have 8 minutes of this. It's got quiet now, which is good. I'm just stuck here waiting. I'm halfway through the exposure, and I'm stuck here in the corner with this bloke here. So we're nearly at 8 minutes, but I'm going to give it a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay. And all done. Like all other 6x17 cameras, you got 2, 6, 10 and 14. So I've got it on 2, now I'm going to put it onto number 6. Now Andrea at Pinhole recommends that you move both of these at the same time. It prevents any kind of knocking about, and it also helps to reduce the tension when you're winding the film on. If you're going to get one of these, recommended when you wind, always use both at the same time. Which is simple enough because you've got the arrows here showing you which direction to go. So yeah, I found this camera to be really easy to load up. So that, for me, is a big bonus. So hopefully everything's good. So it's quietened down a bit, which is good for me. Now I just need to decide how I'm going to do this image. I would like to do it kind of in the corner, like that. Maybe this way, maybe. Wait for these chaps to go first, and then I'll have a look out here and see what I can do. It's a big old oak tree. It's a big, big old oak tree. And I don't think I'm going to get the top of it. What I'm more looking for is a bit of that with the old leaves on the bottom. And then you've got the old windows here. I'm going to walk around to there and see what it looks like from there. I find myself walking around and around the cloisters. So I quite like this. I'm wondering if I could just reach over and plonk it down here, rather than actually, you know, get in trouble for going on the grass. So I think this might be the best shot for me to do. So I'm going to get the old oak tree, the Harry Potter tree, and part of the old new college. You got some of the windows there. I'm just waiting for that sun to go away because I don't want the flare hitting the camera. It's all set up as high as I can get it. So I'm just waiting for that sun to go in the clouds and then I can open up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 18, 19, 20, and hopefully I don't fall in. There you go. And that's shot number 2. Fingers crossed it came out all right. But yeah, this is the cloisters at New College, and this was the shooting location for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I'm going to head down to the garden area on the New College grounds. Have a little look there. So here's the gardens. Again, no public access on the lawn or the mound. And then you've got what I could best describe as an old wall, some sort of rampart. Is that the right word? Rampart? All these turrety areas. I'm not going to be much of a tour guide, I'm afraid. I don't really understand why this is here, but it's just a large wall that covers the surrounding area. According to the visitor's guide, it says here, so the city wall is considerably older than the college itself, dating from the 12th century when the founder secured the land on which to build the college. He also accepted the obligation to maintain the city wall. So this is why it's here. It's like a little castle that surrounds the college, protecting it, I presume. And every 3 years, the Lord Mayor and Corporation of the City of Oxford circumambulate the wall to assure themselves that the obligation has been fulfilled. Ooh. So I'm thinking I might do this with the Mezzaluna. Now, I might actually have it raised up a little bit. And it might give a bit of a warpy effect with it. We shall give this a go. There you go. Okay, so about a minute and a bit, because I want to give it extra exposure. I'm just going to get under this tree. There you go. Oh, that's better. So far I'm quite enjoying using this camera. Due to its smaller size and it's quite solid build, you could just throw it in a bag, and that's the kind of pinhole camera I like, to just throw it in a bag. It's over 2 minutes, so I think that's more than enough. Let's put it back on, and there you go. Get out these flowers before I start sneezing my brains out. So I've got one shot left. I think what I'm going to do is go to the main quad area and do that image which I said I was going to do. So we'll go there, but I'll have to remember to wind on first. So not too bad of a morning really. I was expecting it to be heaving with tourists, but thankfully it hasn't been the case. There's been some, but not too many, which is good. Okay, so I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So all done. So as you can see, tourists everywhere. It's getting a bit later in the day, and I was told off for using the tripod on the college grounds, even though the chap who let me in said it was perfectly fine. The girl who took him over decided that it wasn't fine, so that was a bit of a problem. So if you're a tripod shooter and you want to go into colleges, it's probably worth getting some sort of permission or written permission beforehand. So yeah, I got a little bit of a bollocking for that, but it was like my last shot anyway, so it's not a big deal. So overall, I was pretty happy shooting with this Mezzaluna 6x17. If you're after a panoramic pinhole camera, this is a pretty good choice, especially if you want one that you can just throw in a bag. And yeah, it's pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and hope to see you next time. Bye bye for now.